Day 2 just ended. I wish I would have got it live so I could read the chat, but I did go back and watch the chat. Like I rewinded the live because Fox Soul is live all the time. So I had to rewind the live to go watch it, but there was still some comments in the chat, and mostly the people who are mad about the candy situation from yesterday is all old people. These are older people in their 50s and 60s, you know. Excuse me. These are people in their 50s and 60s that are mad. But let's get into the outfit. I did take notes. Armand's jacket matched the backdrop. That was fly as fuck. Like, that was innovative. Okay. Let me just start off with saying one thing. I want to start off with Funky Dineva. And I want to kind of put out my opinion on why he fell off. Um Armand, I mean, there is obviously a age gap, and Claudia and Al, they need somebody that is on beat and current and modern. How do I say this? Funky Dineva is an old school queen. Like, she listens to R&B, Anita Baker. Like, when it comes down to this Nicki Minaj tea or just the rap girlies, um, Funky Dineva, he gets it wrong every single time. Every single time. And Fox Soul are trying to appease, um, they're trying to get to the younger audience. Like, they already have the older folks, but they're trying to get to a younger audience, just like Lemmy, and now in Zeus. They started off as a religion based type. Now they went nowhere. They wanted to appease to a younger audience. That's where the views come in. And Armand is bringing the views. Like, the views is what they're looking for. The views equals the money. Okay? People are literally interacting so much more in that chat now that Armand is there. Okay? So I just want to say that Funky Dineva is whitewashed. On his channel, he was talking about how us black people, we messed up because we didn't go to college, and that's how you find your husband, and that's how you live happily ever after. Look at what the white people do. They do that. Their parents teach them to go to college to go find a man, and I feel like that's where black people lack. There's more than one way to be successful. Like, I don't understand that. Like, I don't know. I just feel like Fox Soul is a black network. It's 100% black. And I feel like every chance Funky Dineva got, he talked down on black people. So, um, let's get into the show. Okay? So I'm gonna start off from the beginning to the end, what I was thinking as a viewer. So at first, um, I put laughing my ass off. Armand is the perfect speed for Claudia. I live for the slight shade against Claudia. In the beginning, Claudia, I don't know if she was being a hater or what, but in the beginning, I feel like yesterday she got a lot of flack for that candy situation, which, like, who the fuck cares? But that's why I feel like that's why she was so edge in the beginning. Um when Armand and Al started, like, she calls it teaming up, girl, whatever. Claudia, she could not deny that the shit Armand was saying was true, and it was funny. AF, might I add. Please, my phone be starting to do some dumb shit, bro. It was funny AL. When I tell you Claudia, her prune ass, she was trying to hold back her laughter in the beginning. But she couldn't help it. She couldn't help it. She lightened up, and she had to admit, like, you know what? You are too funny. Like, and then as it got more in depth into the show, let me just read my notes, child. When it got more in depth into the show, she couldn't do nothing. She didn't even have a reply. She didn't even have a rebuttal for some of the topics that they were talking about. And I noticed that she would go to Armand first. She'd be like, Armand, and he I think she did that because she didn't want to give him some co-hosts, they'll get in their head and they'll just go off of Claudia or Al's opinion so they won't get dragged. So I feel like that's why she was going to Armand first so that he wouldn't have the opportunity to kind of bounce off of someone else's. But she says she watches Armand. She admitted that today. So, girl, if you know that, then like you already know Armand's gonna give his own. You don't need to be influenced by nobody. So, and then after a while, Armand just started, he just went first, child. As soon as Claudia got done with reading the story, he didn't even give her a chance to say Armand or who's going first. He just went first. Like, and anyways, I liked it that. That's what yes. So, and Claudia, that's the role she plays. Even when she was on reality TV, you go ahead and you stir up the drama or whatever, and she'll just sit back. Put she's gonna give you her point of view before the link up. When you get ready with your homegirl, she's like, yeah, you go ahead and confront her and you should tell her this, that, and third. And I feel like, but then when you get to the actual link up, Claudia's just sitting back like, yeah, you tell her, girl. So that's Claudia. She too old to take the shade. She is in her 50s. She don't want to have a stroke or nothing. She can't handle that shit. And I understand. She couldn't even handle hosting the reunion on Zeus. Was it Zeus or Now TV? I don't know. It gotta be Zeus. She'll never on Now TV. But she couldn't even handle that, honey. Okay, she was like, I can't do this. So let me go back to my notes. Al and Armand bonded over Kiki Palmer. Child, that was a cute moment. Like, I think that was the moment Claudia started to just like, accept that Armand is here to stay. And don't get it confused. Claudia reads some comments. Claudia be in the damn comments, baby. She clapped back at me one time in the damn comments. I'm like, this bitch. That's why her and Candy get along. Armand cleared her when she said y'all both should get a spinoff. Maybe you two should, team up since y'all boring and like to get money. So, but they are polished. There's nothing wrong with being polished, but baby, when it comes down to reality TV, we need you to read. Okay? Why do we have to force you to get into it? It's Candy in the bunch, Candy in the gang. It's never Candy by her damn self. Okay? So Claudia, um, she didn't know what to say after that. That was funny. Um, at first, I was feeling like Armand is the woke millennial child that stirs the controversy between mom and dad. That's what it felt like. It was funny though. Like mom is stuck up and dad is like, dad still wants to be young because Al Reynolds loves the youth. Okay, so I feel like Al and Armand they're gonna be like this because Al Reynolds he loves the youth. He likes to stay modern. He likes to stay with the hottest trend. Okay, and yeah, mom's a little stuck up. Al Reynolds to dad, and dad is like, oh, the kid does have a point. Like, come on, like that's what it reminded me of. Um, I said Claudia got out her feelings midway and admitted our mom fits in. When they came back from the break, Claudia said she's an Aries and Armand is a Gemini. And if you are not big on horoscopes, do I need to focus on my face? Armand and Aries and Geminis, they get along like this. Like Aries and Gemini is a good mix. Like I think that's a perfect work thruple right there. Um and Al, he kind of gives me Libra or Virgo. So probably Scorpio. Yeah. Anyways, Taylor Swift. When they brought up Taylor Swift, Armand carried that story by his damn self. They bonded over that Taylor Swift story. It was a lot of laughter, it was a lot of happiness, and you could tell everybody was just like coming off the top of their head and just like, they were stirring up the pot, but it wasn't too much to where they'll get canceled. You know what I mean? Oh, Claudia, she's so scared to get canceled. But this is what shocked me, okay? Claudia literally said Armand is the GOAT at this. I can't lie. Now, these are legends. These are reality TV legends. We've seen these people on our screens. Our Reynolds has worked with the hottest of the hottest. He's a marketing genius. And to have him on your team, Armand, now the thing with Funky Dineva, he thought he knew too much. He's up there in age, so he's not really moldable anymore. And Armand is, and he's thirsty for to learn. He's thirsty to learn more and dig his hooves like a goat, really sink his hooves into this industry. And I love it. I love it. Claudia Jordan is a gatekeeper. Let me just keep that all the way 100. Claudia Jordan is a gatekeeper when it comes down to being on reality TV and being the host of shit. Claudia was already the host of a reunion on Zeus. Our mom been wanted to host a reunion on Zeus. But now look, he's on Fox Soul. And if they ask you to host a reunion, say no. Say no at first. Because now you see me on Fox Soul, you want me to host a reunion? Let me know at first. You know what? Better yet, telling me to come on your show for an interview. A Fox Soul interview. But if not, then tell him to come on your platform for an interview. That would be cute. But tell him no. Say I'll only do it if you triple my bag or if you come do an interview and you can't hide from the hard questions. Okay, Lemmy. Or now Lemmy the wife. That wife, but I don't know, that wife seemed like she riding or dying. So, you figured that out how you will. Um, Thank you, Armand, for shouting me out. That was real cute. You put me in your community tab. You gave me a little look. That was cute. I appreciate that. That was real humble of you. I am a fan, honey. Um, that's really all I got. Um, Al lives for Armand, and Claudia does too. And I love that. I love that. I love it. Claudia being an Aries makes sense. Okay. Aries are really like no new friends type, very loyal. But they're kind of like Taurus. They believe in the truth. When it's the truth, it's the truth now. And when Armand was talking about Taylor Swift, child, she had shit to say. And it was just pure laughter all the way from the middle to the end. I love it. And when Claudia and Al had that little tension at the beginning of the show, the way our mom was just nervous laughing, I love that. Instead of just letting it be awkward, just nervous laugh until they're done. Nervous laugh your ass into the next topic, bitch, okay? But we love our mom over here. Please don't come in the comment section with all that rah rah bullshit. I'm going to assume you're over 40. And yeah, can't wait to see tomorrow. Can't wait to see what the fuck he's going to put on tomorrow. And good night, bitches. I'm going back to sleep.